Good day to you my friends, I'm Xenonauts and today I'm going to be reviewing Xenonauts 2. Now it has completed its early access stage and moved to a full 1.0 release. You'll be leading a global resistance to an alien invasion of Earth, through managing a network of bases around the world, choosing and training soldiers, building air wings to take down UFOs, and taking on full tactical turn-based skirmishes against these deadly aliens. I've played this from beginning to end, so it will not just be a first impression, so stick around and let's run through how well it played. And I'll try to keep spoilers to an absolute minimum. Shout out to the devs for supplying this key for review. You will come at this game from one of two angles. Either you've played one of the many XCOM games, or you haven't. Now while you don't need to have played it, it will help inform some of the design choices. Now this is not another take like the XCOM games from Firaxis. Those were more modern, higher budget, and a lot more cinematic. Xenonauts 2 from Goldhawk Interactive takes after the real OG XCOM from Mythos Games, released back in the late 1900s. And while yes, we do have a 3D world and a nice clean UI in Xenonauts 2, it sticks to the classic isometric view and captures the style of the original game really well. Something I think the Firaxis games failed to do, as they reinvented too many gameplay elements that people loved for modernised, aka simpler systems. Kicking you off right on the back foot, alien infiltration has led to your initiative being shut down before you can even get started, and the game will brutally and yet enjoyably keep you on this back foot for the majority of the game. Your choices starting from where you put your initial base will affect the global development of the invasion. Your every choice is key to whether your strategy will work or not. Do you research better weapons to kill faster, or armour to last longer in battle? Upgrade your fighter aircraft, or go for a better dropship to field more troops in missions? These are just some of the things you'll have to choose while on the world map, while you also manage global panic and seek support from different regions. The game onboards you to every area really well, so you know all the choices that you have, all except base expansion, that is. I was a few weeks in game before I thought I hadn't been shown how to upgrade the base. Not that I needed to be shown, but I was letting the game introduce me to each area itself at the right time, and that cost me. I could have had faster research or production by then. This can be especially important as if you are not researching or making things, then you get additional supplemental income from those teams. As it's not just resources, but money itself will also be in short supply. But you can start making a difference initially by shooting down ships. Not just to stop the aliens having their way with humans, but to either salvage the ships and their tech, which is key to progressing, but also claim a cash bounty instead. All part of the player's choice to balance the books. When doing this, you can choose to let the game's AI play the airfight for you, and depending on your setup, this can be acceptable in a lot of cases. But you can also fight these manually if you think you can do better than the outcome given. It's like a second chance. But not only that, it's an enjoyable minigame in and of itself. The game gives the option of starting positions, afterburner use, direction of flight, and weapons are all automatic when in range. And the whole thing is played out in a simple to understand 2D plane where maneuverability is king. Most alien ships will have a crew, and you can choose to mop these up, and if you're daring enough, maybe even capture one or two of these aliens yourself. And that's where the turn-based tactical battles come into play. Lead your ragtag team of units into battle from your dropship, where you will need to make use of a variety of units and the terrain for each map. Do you bring a bunch of riflemen and make use of mass mid-range firepower, or bring shotgun assault troops with sniper backup? Again, the choice is yours. Each unit operates from their own turn units, or TUs for short, and these will dictate everything from moving, shooting grenades, close combat, even crouching and turning to face a new direction will cost you TU, and rightly so, as line of sight is everything here. You can't plan an attack without first finding the enemy, and these aliens are smart. They will hide in corners, pop out and ambush you from any unchecked corner or room, only then to hide again after one-shotting your troops. Oh yes, you will be killed many times. Sometimes even unfairly, which will have you screaming expletives as you curse those Goram alien scum. Another choice you'll have to make is how much destruction you cause. If you're careful, you can retrieve more alien tools, weapons, bodies, and key resources like alien alloys, and the ship's power source, alienium. So grenade launchers all round may be fun, but will leave you little to salvage. You will find these maps to be 3D too. I used this to great advantage when I could get my sniper to a rooftop or on top of a crate, giving myself a clearer line of sight over low-lying debris and obstacles, as well as better vision of the operating area. Every wall, window, fence, car, bus stop, they will all get in your way and lower your hit chance when firing. And while easily destroyed sometimes when you miss, every shot still counts. So will you blow away the cover or work around it? Thankfully, the game gives you the exact hit chance not just from your current position, but also when you're about to move to a new one too. Although you will feel like the numbers lie sometimes, that's just the luck of the RNG gods for you. Thankfully, you can control the RNG a little, as every weapon has an alternate firing or accuracy mode. You can trade off the TU cost of taking a shot for accuracy, or for some weapons, burst mode firing. This can leave you more TUs for an extra shot, or enough to move back into cover after the shot. You can also make your life easier from the get-go, and I would highly recommend starting from the easiest mode to get used to the game first. For me, I started on soldier difficulty as I'm very familiar with the XCOM games, but even then you can still fully customize the start if you want. And there's even an Iron Man mode to keep you honest if you have a habit of save scumming and don't want the temptation. The devs have really given you every tool to play this game how you want, and the hardest mode is not for the faint of heart. You won't know enemy health or how much damage you've done, you will have less TU and less money to fight the excessive amounts of aliens, and every dead soldier will never survive and their equipment will be lost with them. It is truly brutal in every sense. Story-wise, the game is very unoriginal and borrows heavily from both the new and old XCOM games, but in this case I say if it isn't broken, don't fix it. The game was never about the story, and fully all about that deep tactical gameplay. Xenonauts 2 is truly a faithful spiritual successor to the original game in every sense. And for those of us that have been wanting such a game, Xenonauts 2 is truly a gift. Yes, Open XCOM does exist, with some modernization to work on new machines, but it's always good to have another option that doesn't look so dated, but still true to form. The only fault I could find, and this may or may not be because my version was pre-release and still being worked on, is that there was performance issues and major slowdowns when moving multiple troops in quick succession, like if one troop was still moving. As well as enemy turns, especially later in the game, you could see the game visibly chug and frame rates drop. And I don't have a slouch of a system either. Now this did not affect gameplay at all, it was just a little distracting. But there was no bugs or crashes that I ran into though, so the game was as solid as you would expect from a 1.0 release. I also want to give kudos on the soundtrack too. Its tension building notes really set up the immersion factor for the game, keeping you on edge as you attempt to keep your team alive through ever more grueling missions. As promised, I won't spoil the story or the upgrade path that you can take, but while there were many, if you do make it to the end game, it does feel like you finally meet parity with the alien foe in terms of capability, and those final chapters really make for a fun time after all of your hard work has paid off to get you there. Then it purely becomes a tactical game, one where you no longer are covering your weaknesses, but playing to your strengths, and dealing with the sheer number of aliens coming to kill you. Now I would love to deliver more praise, but that would keep you from going to get this game right now and seeing for yourself. As I for one, as a fan of the original and its sequel from the depths, and also the main Firaxis games too, I really want you to go have fun with this game. It's deep, your choices affect everything, and there's a huge variety in the missions and alien types, and no two missions, or in fact campaigns, will ever be the same. And even after a few campaigns, the game also still has mod support if you want to take it even further. So let me know in the comments what you are looking forward to the most from this game, and don't forget to like and subscribe for more sci-fi and space gaming content and reviews. And I will see you guys in the next one. Xenonauts out.